dangers of AI.
Greetings and welcome to Die Drink and Die presents Flotsam and Jetsam Season 2, Episode 17. I'm your host, Adam's the DM. Ahmed is half working, half playing. How is everyone doing on this fine Thursday evening?
Good.
We started our vacation.
Yep.
Partly, it started a little bit earlier than I originally was planning because I can't count, so I had to take more vacation days before the Christmas. So yeah, I've been sleeping in. It's been awesome. And we've been watching some Christmas stuff and just taking the dogs out and going to the gym and not looking at my phone. So yeah, we're in the middle of de-stressing. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, same this week. Holidays this week. Trying not to look at work and watching stupid TV, resting, and trying to relax. Playing a little bit of RimWorld. I watched the TV show Outlast, which is a survival kind of reality TV show, and I'm like, this reminds me of RimWorld. So I played a couple of interesting scenarios and games of that. Won't get into the long one, but there's one involving a stupid T-Rex that I tamed but did not train effectively.
It just made things worse.
It made things a whole bunch worse. I tried to reproduce the TV show Primal, where it's like big, strong guy with T-Rex buddy. Oh, it was just bad. Like cinematically
You're not
horrible.
helping.
No, the stupid thing did not help. There's a reason why mammal shouldn't become best friend with lizard. They don't. They don't. They're not the same. Stick with dog or cat. It was a cinematic way to die. I'll get into it later because I want to play some game. Yeah, so relaxing. Ahmed, any geekery on your end?
Yeah, I'm playing Helldivers 2 again. They've updated a lot of cool stuff, so they made it more awesome. They added a vehicle, which is really cool.
For democracy.
For democracy.
Yeah, I think they won an award recently, didn't they?
The what, sorry?
There were some video game awards recently. I thought Helldivers won one.
Very likely. It's a very good game. 2 weeks ago, I was in Tampa visiting my brother, and we saw Sebastian Maniscalco or something like that. I can't remember his last name. Something like that. He's the Italian dude. Oh my God, the guy funny.
Game of the year and best technical innovation.
Yeah, it's a very, very fun game. Very, very fun game. Tampa, Orlando, very fun place. Much nicer with sun and palm trees and snow up to my butt. So
and the sun going down at 5 a.m. The sun going down at
warm.
5 p.m.
It was really nice. Yeah, it was a good trip.
No.
But yeah.
So Ahmed is playing Helldivers 2, so brand new game, or 1 year old. Marty is playing RimWorld, which is like 3 years old at this point, I think.
It was in development for so long, so
for whatever.
Yeah.
I for the PlayStation 30th anniversary, whatever, I bought the Jack bundle, Jack and Daxter. So I'm busy playing like PlayStation 2 era platformer games. Jack 2 is bad, and I'm still beating it because I have a completionist mindset on this thing. I bought a video game. You will beat it. But yeah, you can definitely see some of the evolution of game design within the game itself. It also drives my wife crazy. She's like, we should get the PlayStation 5 so you could play Wukong Black Myth. Or Black Sail or whatever it's called. Wukong. I don't know.
2018 is when it first...
When it first... RimWorld is that old? Holy bejesus.
Well, it was an early version that was funded via Kickstarter campaign kind of thing, so...
Yeah, I get that one confused with the Bethesda game. Outer World? Outer Rim? Outer Rim. Outer Rim? That's what I thought you were talking about originally.
Base Builder.
The
playing with the Dino mod. And basically the name of the game is Hide from Dinosaurs. fuck?
Starfield. I thought you were talking about Starfield.
No.
Starfield looks. Actually, one of my my geekier things I've been doing is I found this guy who does like shorts, and they're going through the stupidity of the gun design from Starfield, where they go, "Here's this thing," and Starfield, the people who did the design on that, they're like, "You know, it would be cool if the chambers were square," but they didn't change the bullets. So they just like, you open up the gun and they go through the animation. It's like you open up the gun and it doesn't open up properly. And they shove a bullet in and it doesn't go in the right spot. And then it fires a bullet out and it doesn't actually, like all the stuff that would have been done in video games in like the 2000s. They're just missing in that.
Just
like in terms of
AI hacking the.
Oh yeah, they're just you know they've got the break action revolver pump shotgun thing where it's like it's all the mechanisms.
All right, why don't we do a recap what happened last couple of games? Spinning Ape. Ganzorg leads a group of Marines through the jungle to a place called Rere Rekau in search for a missing druidess and to hunt a manticore. That's why we're here. Okay. At the grove. Sorry, it was almost a month ago. At the grove, they encounter a circle of corrupted and hostile treants. Banta makes good use of his new mask. That game was called Spinning Ape. The fight continues in Spit It Out, which was last game. The battle rages against the corrupted treants of Rere Weru. Woodface and the other manticore retreat from the battlefield. Both sides seek to end a stalemate as the Marines are hesitant to stand toe-to-toe with a humongous but stationary treant at the center of the grove. Ganzorg loses both of his bows to druid tricks. Sun Wu contemplates using a powerful fire gem. And I think we left it off here.
All right.
At the top of a round of initiative. The fight's been going on for 10 rounds.
Okay. All right, let me just grab the initiative
Is there anything
sheet.
you can dispel on that thing? Like that big?
You
Do we
should
have
try.
dispel?
Ganzorg, speaking of having no bones.
Oh, fuck. All right, so, Samu, can I borrow your bow? Uh-huh. Ganzorg's gonna move over with, Krimler's gonna move over. Ganzorg is going to stow the bow he has in his hand, and then pick up Sun Wu's bow that is in his hand.
Okay.
So let's see. His mount has moved. He has landed near Sun Wu. It sounds like Ganzorg has taken 2 actions. He's got 1 action left and a haste attack. Yeah, I think he's going to rapid shot the tree.
Okay.
He's not going to deadly aim because it's hard to hit, and I've adjusted the weapon because it's a masterwork strength bow, strength 12. And it doesn't have that. Okay, I think all these still apply though. AC 38 and AC 36.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? AC 38 hits, AC 36, I believe, misses by 1. If somebody goes back and checks the tapes, I might have the AC off by 2. I apologize. Because I did not write it down. AC 37.
All right. Let me see. Combat feats, bracers, judgment, divine favor, bard song is running. Haste. Okay. one hit then.
Yep.
Takes 12 damage getting through slashing DR.
Okay, takes 12 damage.
Now the haste attack. AC 37.
It hits right on.
It's also doing D6 fire, but I think it's got resistance up, right?
It's got resistance up, yep.
Okay. Does 8 slashing.
Okay.
Knocking
Chunk,
a couple of arrows.
You're knocking like chunks of bark off of this thing. It does not seem pleased with being slapped around.
We could keep this up all day there. Give us all your treasure and hand over the manticore and the druid.
Leave my grove.
Oh no, I think we're past leaving.
The gnarly trees. I think they've all been smashed.
No, I think there's a carpenter's guild in the city that's just over there.
Blasphemies. Corinne. All right. Corinne, where is Corinne? Corinne. All right. Okay. We are up close. Nobody seems to be hurt.
Careful. Those branches will kill. Okay. Black Dog makes a line in the sand with his blade kind of thing. Like, don't go beyond this line.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I don't have my OneNote running. That is a problem. I'm confused as to how I was checking. I've got OneNote online running. Okay, that's why.
Okay, Corinne's got mutagen, bull strength, weapon of awe, resist energy fire.
Weapon of awe won't apply to the stones that he's about to throw.
Oh, he's throwing stones.
He's gonna. Well, that or he could play jiggery pokery with the thing, but I think he's already cast Grace, so we're gonna take an action to pull out our sling, I think. Or are we not a sling kind of guy? We are not a sling kind of guy. We are a chucking things kind of guy.
Yeah, he does have powerful throw, so
yep.
He uses strength.
All right, so we're going to and then you can't throw a javelin two-handed until
you can, but it's a full round action to throw something two-handed.
Okay, so this round,
unless you have the feat that, that Lihida has.
Okay, so we're going to draw a javelin.
No, he just could throw the javelin.
True. Okay, so he can just throw the javelin. So he can just full round throw the javelin.
Yep.
But doesn't he have to switch up his weapons because he's got stuff in his hands right now? I think he just has to take the action to. Interesting. I'm confused now. I've done confused myself. I think if he wants to throw it two-handed, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he could free up a hand and throw it, but I think for two-handed he's got to.
He's got to that or drop his weapon.
Yep.
Okay, so we are going to. This turn, we are going to put away our hammer, pull out a javelin, or pull out the stack, right? We have the throwing stack, or just free up our hands. We are going to aim, and then we're going to hurl a javelin using the powerful throwy stuff. Yeah. Okay. So it's plus 12 bard song, bull strength, rage, and mutagen is plus 8, so that's plus 20. Plus 2 for aim is plus 22. Plus 1 for haste, if haste is running. I don't think so.
Haste is running until round 14.
Okay, so that's plus 23. And then it would be minus 2 for range penalties. So plus 21. And then he is going to brutal throw, which I think lets him power attack with his throwing stuff.
Yep.
he will do that this round. Plus 21, so plus 19. Not too bad. AC 33. Would have missed either way. So it's the javelin is stuck in the is chunks in there.
Are you gonna put your back into it? This is Lee.
I put my back in. That was all of my back. Should I spin next time?
Oh yeah, you can do the spin.
He's got a javelin in his other hand. Next round, we're going for.
You're gonna do the fucking like the rock tossing.
We're gonna use the rock toss. And we're ready to punch something. Because I think making them count. Actually, it's a haste attack. I think we're just gonna throw the haste attack.
As well, same bonus.
Yep. And then next round we'll do the spinneroonie. AC 30.
He should definitely divine favor himself. We're in the every bonus is a plus 5%.
Yes, there's a 5% increased chance.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost got it.
His divine favor would be plus 2. I think he's
Yep. He's 6th.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, he can add more buffs to himself. All right. It's Corinne. Hurling. Manticore is doing things. Mr. Hadar.
Lee, do you have a true strike? You need one? Yeah. Oh, here you go. So Lee feeds Sun Wu a true strike. Wasn't expecting that from you. Yeah, I got something planned. The advantage of having a couple weeks to think. True strike. All right, now Lee still has a. I forget who is hasted. I think it was a different group than the first haste, so I think he's not hasted. I think him, Karen were.
Yeah, I think we were separated.
Karen was running around. I think it's Black Dog this time, and Ganzorig. Gitano would be. I don't remember who else was. We'll just assume Karen.
Okay.
I don't think it's Lee.
All right.
Give me a second.
It might have been Lee because Lee and Karen were fighting
No, it's
together.
not. It's Lee.
Or the
Ganzorig
haste was
and
what
Black
Karen
Dog.
used to go help Lee.
Yep. Lee is still raging though, so that's good. We're not in point blank shot. That is too far out. So we'll go with that bonus. All right, Lee is going to flurry. We're running out of things to whip. These weapons are littering the battlefield right now.
They're everywhere. Karen has thrown 2 javelins.
Okay. He's going to throw Vindicator, which is his main returning weapon. Returning Orca shot put. Just check the range on this thing. He will spend a move to move up with the others. Which means he has his haste attack. No, he doesn't have haste running. He'll stay back then. Okay, so there's a minus 2 on range here. Okay, the first one is he's flurrying. The first one is the magical returning Orca shot put. Nat 1. Oh. Nat 20.
Okay.
And the second one is a Tanglefoot bag.
That is some fantasy stuff going on. The 20,000-pound gargantuan tree.
Yeah,
I'm going to stick it to the ground.
So AC 30 touched is this tree bag that just goes right into the thing's face, and there's goo everywhere.
All right, so give me 1 second here. I believe it needs to make a reflex save or not be stuck to the ground.
But it's already stuck to the ground.
That doesn't really matter.
No, we're just trying to lower its AC a little bit, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, let me PFSRD the.
Yeah, the Tanglefoot bag is one of those, like, it is so OP.
They're expensive, like this level.
So OP. All right, 15 DC 15 doesn't matter.
Well, it's DC class DC, right? But
the effect it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It is entangled. All right. Okay, can break free.
-2 attack, -4 penalty to Dex. And it will be gooed for 2d4 rounds.
It's 2d4 rounds unless it spends time pulling the goo off.
5 rounds. I'll write goo in 5 times
because it's fun. Attempts to cast it must. Okay. So sorry. After the creature makes a damage roll, see how much goo is scraped off. It's got 15 hit points. Okay. So a creature trying to scrape the goo off itself or another creature assisting. I'm assuming assisting another creature. The grammar's messed up. Does not need to make an attack roll, hitting the goo automatically. Okay, so I think it just needs to waste actions attacking the goo.
By dealing 15 points of damage to the goo with a slashing weapon.
Right. This thing's got a bite. So
yeah.
Other things that other creatures would have, like, you don't have a penknife, you don't have a knife, you're screwed. Sunwoo, I'm just gonna put an X there real quick. What are you doing?
Sunwoo is going to throw a true struck vial of acid at the tree, hoping that its energy resistance changes to acid.
Okay, yeah, because there was something. It was weird. You didn't make your spellcraft check last time. Yeah.
And we didn't see it cast a spell. We just saw it like.
You just saw that it. Yeah, you saw it absorbed fire energy in a weird way. And I know what you're thinking in terms of there are creatures that have a weird.
The guy
power.
on the hyper juice right now with an int 25 is making an educated guess.
He's making an educated guess. Yep.
All right. So plus 20 from the -4 from range. Plus, this is an alchemical item. Okay, AC 45, touch.
AC 45 touch. Yeah, that touches.
I just gotta check the damage on a vial of acid or an acid flask. I think is a D6. Yeah. He doesn't have any immunities or resistances to acid.
Nope, not at all.
Okay, it takes 15 acid damage.
Okay, it takes 15 acid. You didn't see any weird magical effect. You were hoping to see something. You didn't see anything that would have.
Okay, we'll do a test before we blow a powerful magic item. We'll do a test with an alchemical bomb.
Okay.
Standard action to throw. Add an iterative penalty with all the bonuses that are running.
It's a tree.
Okay, 15 touch.
15 touch. The creature's touch AC is 5.
Okay, takes 24 fire damage.
Okay, the damage washes up against some sort of magical protection.
Oh. Well, maybe the fucking druid inside is casting spells in the tree. Bastard. I got something for you!
All right. All right. Next, it is after Sunwoo. Marty, could you fix the here? Formatting on the next is bugging me. Madarakao. Okay, so we've got. What else do we need to do here? We want you all to leave. But you're all being pretty obstinate in the not leaving department. Give me 1 second.
I have the H's in the S column, the surprise column. So Black Dog doesn't have haste, but it's Ganzorig, Karen, Grimsby, Gitano, Banta.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Excellent. We are.
Going to surrender?
No.
Going to apologize?
We're going to apologize? No, we're not going to apologize. Castle. Okay. A bunch of plants around your group are beginning to thrash and grow spikes. We need reflex saves.
What area?
Give me 1 second. I will pick a different color so it will show up. We're going to go for something like... Oh, I think this would be right there. There.
And did we see where it was casted from, or?
You suspect forward. Give me a perception check.
You want to take 10s or rolling?
Let me double check to see if a take 10 will actually get this. Because if a take 10 will get it. I'm looking at Ganzorig. Give me a roll. You'd like to roll because the take 10 won't make it. Okay, Jinshe, there is a small being basically that was casting out of the mouth of the tree, like way back in the tonsils. There was a little guy. There's a little guy back there.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking at everybody. I assume everyone's looking at the tree, but
yeah,
little snake tongue comes out. Okay. He's turned into a widow druid. That's fucking us over. All right, reflex saves.
Reflex saves. Yep.
Against entanglement.
This is a thorny entanglement.
What a bastard. Sunwoo is flying. He is off the ground. Does he still need to make the save, or?
How high up is Sunu?
He's 5 foot off the ground.
Okay, so he still has to. You'd have to clear the tree line.
Okay.
The
sides of the trees and stuff. All right.
Yep.
I'm going to do this in order of initiative. So Ganzorig is landed, so the two of them.
All right, and then he's got a class DC, and this is a transmutation spell. It is a transmutation spell.
What's the
it is reflex save 26. 25. The reflex save 25.
25?
Yep.
He's a 20th level caster?
What do you mean? Wisdom score plus caster level plus spell focus.
Yeah, it's half your caster level. The class DC is 10 plus half your caster level plus your wisdom plus feats.
10 plus half the caster level.
Yeah.
Plus wisdom.
Okay. 25.
24. We'll take the feet away. That's fine.
No, that's fine.
It's the same thing that Genzorg would have saved against last round.
Okay.
Pretty certain it was 25, but we'll go 24. 24 is fine.
Ganzorig made it. Grimlear, I don't think did. Second. Grimlear got a 14 plus 8. No, she failed. So are they entangled?
Entangled, yeah.
Okay. Kren needs to roll. Please next.
Okay. Give me a second. Kren. Kren makes it.
Nice. Grimsby is just out of it. Tano is inside of it. Roll a d20 for him.
Sure. Tano rolled a 6.
I think that means
he is being grabbed.
Yep. Banta, Black Dog, and Jin. So Black Dog is next. Black Dog makes it.
Okay.
$27, you said?
No, 25.
25? Oh, okay. Jin evades.
Okay.
The dwarf skeleton and
the dwarf, Mr. Skelly Man. Mr. Skelly Man. What you doing? Get in there, piece of shit.
bunch of 30 vines growing inside his ribcage. And then Banta needs to roll. Ahmed, you need to roll a d20. Banters.
Moving in.
Plus 9.
Because good stuff. Yeah, but I'm large, so I think it's a minus.
Yeah, you're right. -1.
Yeah, so plus 8.
Oh, and I forgot something.
Do I have haste? I think I still have haste. 19 total. I have evasion.
Okay. All right. The vines are growing. They are sharp and pointy. The creatures basically it makes attack rolls against. Give me a second. I don't know. I don't think it attacks you now. I think it attacks you later. I don't think it attacks on cast. Let me see. Okay, so no, it doesn't attack on. It attacks later. All right, this is a even more grindy spell. Perfect. Okay, Madarakau casts his spell and is moving like he's moving out of view. Just gonna pull him up to the sky again. Go back to combat. No initiative sheet. Grimsby, get the fuck in there, you prick! The skeleton is struggling. I have to now open up the entangle spell because I think
Entangle?
yeah, it's the take 1 point each time they fail a save. If the plants are covered with thorns, they take a point of damage each time they fail a save. No, that's not correct. That's the spell does different things. All right, so the creature is going to attempt to break out of this. The skeleton does not have escape artist, and it is stronger than it is fast. So Grimsby's skeleton on the last round of the skeleton's life. It heals a little bit, is going to struggle. Oh, that's not correct. Struggle.
It can't.
I don't think it can get out. Okay. And then it's going to. I'm going to say that on the checks, the natural 20 will auto make it because otherwise it's ridiculous. But all right. And then the thorns do 7 piercing, becoming 2 piercing to the skeleton. As he's stuck then in the thorns at the end of his turn. The skeleton then falls apart, looking like it was decapitated by thorns, but really its time ran out. Wait. Quit being such a wuss. All right. Gitano. Right.
So we're entangled. What does that do to casting spells?
Entangled makes you need to cast a. You're saying?
Concentration 15 plus spell level. Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a flat DC.
Entangle?
The DC entangles 25.
Okay. Well, I'm entangled.
All right. The Gitano. Let's see what Gitano has. Gitano wants to use escape artist checks, if possible. Gitano did not take escape artist as a skill. And his little baby, in fact, actually growing might not be helpful for him here.
He's gonna magic missile the tree, and then attempt one check.
Or do you want him to attempt and then magic missile? Because he might not have the concentration check if he succeeds in the attempt, and then he also might leave the fucking.
I don't think he can fail a first level spell. He's got a plus 15.
So. True. Okay, sure. Roll some magic missile damage. The big tree. Let me say. I'll double check, but I don't think it has. No, it does not have.
Okay. 12 magic missile damage.
Okay.
That's right. I'm coming to save you.
Is Gitano big or small right now? Is he big?
Yeah, he's big.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
less
helpful for Gitano.
He doesn't roll
He doesn't roll 20. He's not. Yeah. I think he might do it on 19 as well. Because I think he's really dexy. All right. Banta.
He takes 7 damage. You rolled for the spell.
Oh, sorry. You
want to just do
7.
Oh, we'll just do it once. It's 7 damage for the spell. For the people who end the turn in the spell.
if we end the turn in spell. Okay.
Yep.
Can I even?
So you have a roll twice on your next D120, so you could roll a second time for your reflex save.
You could reflex save again if you'd like. In fact, you
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. I'm trying to get.
That's from Jin's
Jin's luck hex.
hex. Yeah.
Hex of luckiness.
No. So that's
All right, that's fine.
Now
Yeah.
you could bap it without moving. You're at a -2. I think you needed 20s to hit with your.
We have to do.
Can you reach from here?
Yeah. He had long arms and his pole arm, so he was. But the thing is, his two
Basically,
hits,
I'm rolling for 20s.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. What was your 2 hit? So his AC is 37.
Yeah.
It's on the character.
But all the bonus.
Oh, it's not on the character. Oh, damn it! Thought I had it.
This is what happens when we do like the Thursday night games when working and stuff.
Okay, I'll tell you what it is. So currently
It was a
his
Tuesday night game.
2 hit
It's
is plus 16. It's plus 16. Oh, with the Naginata.
Yeah. I'm seeing plus 21.
Let's see, ape strength. Okay, so yeah, I haven't done this in a sec.
You can't be hit by it from here, so you don't need to be defensive.
Yeah, can take the defensive off.
It's broken, and if you don't break free first, then I think you're at -2 to attack.
Yep.
If you're just swinging while entangled.
I do have haste still. It's broken -2.
Broken is -2. Yep.
Banta does have haste, yes.
Okay, so -1. 1, 2, 3. Forget power attack. 4, 5. +5, plus 18 with the Naginata.
It's not bad. AC 37. You could also aim if you really wanted to. I don't know.
15. I will aim.
Whack, aim, whack, whack.
+2. So aim, hit,
Whacky
aim,
whack,
hit. Well, aim, hit, and then.
Aim, hit, aim, haste attack. That's not bad either.
But at that point, I still need a 20 anyways. Doesn't matter if I aim or not.
No, you don't. AC 37, you're at a plus 18. If you aim, you're at plus 20.
20. And then my second attack, my iterative attack.
Is your haste attack.
Ooh. So aim, hit, or attack. Yay.
Boo, Modron, boo! Boo! 3.
And aim, hit.
Ah!
All right, how much damage do I take this round?
7.
You said? Okay.
Banta.
Yeah, man.
This is automatically hitting ranged damage based off of the spell description. So you could deflect it if you want, if you have deflect arrows.
Are they shooting thorns?
They're technically like they're launching the thorns at you. They just automatically hit when you're in the spell.
Yeah, I believe I have deflect. I do have deflect arrows. Yeah.
So you can deflect that if you'd like.
Yes, I think I do. I think I will. Basically means I can stay in this thing.
Okay.
This is good stuff. Let me pause.
All right. Next, it is Kiriwero, who's got goo. Now, let me actually double check because it's a big bite attack that he's got. I am going to roll a die. Because Marty doesn't like it when I won't tell him what I'm rolling. I'm just rolling a die. Make a decision, DM. I am making a decision by rolling a die.
Good
So it feels fair. Okay, it's spend some time chomping and pulling at the goo that's in its face. It ends up sort of clearing its teeth. That does take an attack, so anything it does now is at an iterative attack penalty. It's then going to basically Haktua and I think Banta or someone. Banta is the one who can reach it right now, so I think we're gonna. Although we got these caster people, like Gitano's just sitting there, all like caster magic missiles.
Yeah, you cover.
And then we've got the monkey there who's been like throwing acid and fire bombs and stuff. All right, this is one of those. I think there's a strong case for pretty much everybody on the field here. So, 8, 9. All right. 1d9, 7. Sunwoo. All right, he's. You're still kind of hard to hit, but you're entangled now. So he is spitting a rock at you. He is not.
At Sunwoo?
He's spitting a rock at Sunwoo. Yep. And it's going to be a vital strike, but he's not going to aim. So he's just going to. AC 26.
All right. Does Sunwoo have any cover from where he is?
We are. Let's see. High yes, low no. Yeah, you have +4 cover.
Okay, so 21 plus 4. So his AC before entangle was 25, minus 2 would be 23, plus 4 would be 27. I'm gonna check to see if he was not part of Ace Crew. So yeah, the cover, the rock blasts into the tree and to some of his protections.
Okay, just to remind people that this is serious.
Yep.
The tree in front of you takes 33 damage.
Okay, Sunwoo could have taken that.
Okay.
I think you'd be in bloody territory. Yeah.
Oh, and then Kiryuaro heals a hit point.
Fuck that guy. It's gonna be such a cool token to put in the front of our boat.
The trees. Okay, none of the trees are getting up. Black Dog.
Is this double difficult terrain or just difficult terrain now?
Oh, it's difficult terrain.
Just this part, right?
Yeah, just under the spell, it's difficult terrain.
30. Oh, I can get there. I can do my trick. Okay, so dash there. I'm spelling it out before I do it. So I'm gonna move there.
We're a little bit more relaxed. We're not in like chess rules.
Whack him one real good. Not a vital strike because then I have to move back. Okay. Don't follow me. Ah! Black Dog's going to move out. His sword is not in his hands at this point.
Okay, so he's running forward with his sword not in his hands.
Yep.
Have you hit the big tree yet with Black Dog?
Oh yeah. No, he critical missed on the last time he tried this.
Last time he tried this, he missed.
And then the tree missed as well. So
Yes, there's a big cluster of like.
Yep. Let me check his tower shield has been destroyed, so he's got a buckler in his hands.
Okay.
And it's a steel buckler. Okay. Which grants him two. Double check this. Oh no, he doesn't need it. He'll do it anyways. It's his spare buckler. So, and this thing's evil.
That is evil. Yes.
Doesn't matter. All right, so that would be 4, 5, 6, 4. Okay, I know his AC. So he goes moving in.
Okay, let's take it and say, whoa. You have a tiny little buckler in your hand.
Yep.
And your blade is on your back.
Yep.
He hasn't been hit by the blade yet, although he has seen you hit things with the blade.
Yeah, he's spot us demolished trees with the blade. He's demanded the blade. Remember, he demanded the bows and the blade. And
yep. Oh, yes. So he's going to squish the little man thing that has brought him his blade.
Okay.
All right, little man thing. It's an AOO, so we can't do things like aim or vital strike. Oh, I think I screwed up that vital strike. Sorry. Sorry, it was 43 damage on the vital strike. All right. Okay. It's going to blast you one with power attack, I think. That feels reasonable. And it is 1, 2, 3. It's a -4 for power attack. So 1d20 plus 29 -4 for power attack. AC 36.
Okay. Black Dog will use his mirror image as a reaction.
Okay.
It misses.
There's these branches that are like grabbing at you and like trying to pull you into its mouth. They propel you forward as your blade swings, but you're like up against its cheek.
Okay. Kenku tricks. And then we're gonna try to hit it. Let's see. Do I have all the bonuses? This is an Aiajutsu focus. Come on. Not 20.
Gosh.
Can't be crit, but all right. Let's roll the Aiajutsu focus check. It's definitely an object-like thing. 30 is a good roll. All right, it gets blasted in the face for 46 plus 25 plus 5d6 on the Aiajutsu focus check. It takes 46 damage from a slashing weapon, a magical slashing weapon.
All right. 222? 222? Not 22. 222.
And then we'll move back.
Okay, you're trying to dodge amongst the living plants.
And then the sword is back and it's in a sheath at the end.
Okay.
Black Dog just wields around and he's now hunched down because he needs to spend the next round.
The vines, because of where you are throwing spikes at you, but they don't automatically hit. They get a basic bonus of AC 34 ranged attack roll.
Jesus. Yes, he does not. No, he already used his reaction anyways. But okay, you hit.
Okay, you get blasted for 10 piercing.
Ow.
Little spikes being whipped at you.
He grits at that as there's a bunch of spikes up one of his arms.
Little man with shiny blade.
He's just down in low stance, got one hand on his thing, and his other hand is twitching towards his belt, like he needs to re-up the mirror image.
Tell me of Kenku.
Ultra anime.
He's super anime, man.
Yeah.
He's from the coolest era of anime. Jinshe.
Let's have a look at Jin's spells. Can he do anything? Do I get the sense that there's space inside his mouth?
Yeah, there's this thing like wandering, like there's a thing moving around in there, and you saw larger things go into its mouth. Like it can open its mouth and things can go inside.
Huh. Okay, Jinshe is going to cast a stinking cloud deep within the tree.
Oh my god. All right, give me a second.
Is it a druid that gave up its venom immunity, that sort of thing? But that manticore ain't fucking doing shit.
Yep. All
Doing
right.
it deep inside its mouth. We're
Okay,
looking down.
what is the area?
20-foot radius. So we got a. It's like a fireball.
All right. I'm going to. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chambers inside this tree. Give me a D5 to figure out which chamber you end up gassing.
3.
3. Okay, it's really hard to hear. It's like DC 40 kind of perception checks.
Well, he rolled a DC 43 last round. So.
There is some sounds coming from the tree.
Yeah, the DC of this spell is only 19.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures need to make saving throws.
Fort saves, and the fog cloud will last for 7 rounds.
Just double checking on immunities, and then druids. When do druids become immune to poison? 9th. Okay. All right. And we've got one makes it to fail. Then I think that actually, that makes it. And then that also makes it. Okay. There is like high-pitched whining hacking sounds coming from the tree.
Okay. It's also a fog cloud, like you can't see more than 5 feet, and D4 plus 1 rounds after you leave the cloud if you fail to save that you're still nauseated, and then if you stay in the cloud,
you get to do it again.
You get to do the save on. Must continue to save each round on your turn. Who's the your in this? Probably the creatures. Any creature that succeeds a save must remain in the cloud, must continue to save each round on your turn. Yeah, it's probably the captain. Okay, there's Stink.
Stink.
He still has an action. Doesn't have quick channel. We're not doing that yet.
Also, there's a little bit of like purple smoke leaking out of the back part of this mound of earth.
I think we're just gonna fly to move out of. Yeah, he's got to fly just out of the.
Okay, some thorns go whipping at you. AC 28.
He uses reaction to deflect arrows.
Okay, yeah, you bat them away.
That was Jin.
Yeah. Just checking the... Okay. All right. After Jin, the trap. Nobody is backed off far enough back into the woods to be caught up by the trap. Top of the round. Gensoric.
So it's Krimlir that's stuck, but not Gensoric. That's fine. Let me check something. Gensoric still has some spells. Okay. He is going to do a single attack on a single and haste attack on the treant.
Okay.
AC 27, AC 41.
AC 41 hits.
It's not doing a whole lot of damage. 11 slashing though, magic slash.
I'm assuming you're keeping track of your.
Oh yeah, yep.
Okay. Thank you.
He has used 15 frog crotch arrows out of the 20 that's in that quiver, and then he would have to spend an action digging out more from his or like a.
That's cool. This is one of those math.
Yeah. It's like we come back a month from now and like this place.
Burn everything to the ground.
Okay, so that was his haste attack and his main attack, so 11 damage, and then he's going to cast a spell called Lend Judgment. Oh, fuck. Banta's got reach with long arms. Oh, Banta, hold out your hand. Lend Judgment will last for 7 rounds, and basically I've got a Justice Judgment up, so that's a +2 Sacred bonus to attack rolls.
Cool.
You you get a Katie's Blessing. There's a bunch of wind that hits the back of the gorilla, and he gets buffeted by wind.
Okay. Are you staying there, or are you staying on?
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'm staying on Krimlir. I used my haste attack and all that, so yeah, he's done.
All right. So I need a reflex. Oh, actually, on the other guy's cast return, there'll be that reflex save. Krimlir and 7 damage to Krimlir, 7 damage to Gensoric.
Krimlir is going to try to escape. She's trying to break. So she gets 3 attacks.
Not just accepting the. Excellent. Okay.
I think
it is a strength check, so remember to add your size modifier.
Okay. That makes it better. So +6 +4. She gets that on the first one.
Okay. So I'm assuming you and Gensoric.
And then we're gonna fly a single fly up and
out of the trees. Yeah. So you no longer have cover, but yeah. Cool. All right. Gnarly trees are gnarly no more. Karen. So Karen is running a little bit low on the fervors, blessings. Not the fervors, it's the blessings. He has used, I think, 4 blessings so far. Because I remember he was saving them because they're really useful running around the woods. He is going to, if not unconscious. Okay, so I can't grant liberation to others. Huh.
You did have a liberating command spell.
I do have a liberating command, which would give somebody a roll, I believe. Liberating command. He's just trying to find a way to get more people out. It is an escape artist check as an immediate action. Competence bonus check equal to twice your caster level. All right, so Karen, and then let me double check here. Sorry, I'm trying to find a way to get Katana out of this because otherwise he's actually just going to be ground to dust. He's going to be ground into goo by this spell. I'm seeing if Grimsby has method. Visions of Hell. Bone shaker him out of the 5 bone shake. No, that doesn't do nothing. And no, okay. So, and then there's Sun Wu, who also could. How is Sun Wu's dex?
+5.
+5. That's pretty good. All right, Karen is going to run out of the spell and cast a liberating command on Sun Wu. Now, liberating command is actually immediate action, but I think he's getting out of the spell.
So he does it as a swift then?
So he does it as a swift. He'll liberating command Sun Wu first.
Okay. Well, let's see. So ×2 his caster level is +14, +19. Not a bad escape artist check.
Yep.
34.
Okay, so Sun Wu is no longer entangled. Get out of the spell!
Oh, yep.
Kren is now fatigued because he had to cast that. He can't cast that while raging, I do not believe. Now because that was the other pool. He's then going to use a check to aid Lee Hida's strength check. So he's going to give Lee a aid. So that would be +5 +6 -3. So 5 + 6 is 11 -3 +8. He gives you a +2 aid on the strength check. And then he is tootling out of the... He's running away to the point where they're not throwing shit at him anymore. They believe he's out of range of the shit throwing vines. They're not throwing things at me over here. Okay, manticore. All right. There's yelling and coughing and hacking and grabbing. All right, it's not able to leave the cloud this round, and then it fails its saving throw against the poison cloud. The yelling becomes unintelligible. You don't speak its language anyway, so it's just there's horrible people are using terrible language inside the tree. And it sounds like a massive hairball being horked. Mr. Hada.
Okay, mutagen, full strength rage, large size, and the aid. So he's going to try to break the grapple. 26.
Yeah.
With the aid from Corinne. Oh, thanks.
Ah!
He's going to move over. He's out of the... Lee's... Jin's flying, so he can get to there underneath Jin. And then, so 1, 2. He is not hasted. He's going to flurry Kiriwaru. First one is with the returning orc shot put. AC 30 misses. Second one is with the another tanglefoot bag. 27 touch. He is gooed for 6 rounds.
Okay, right. It's the stupid thing where either he has to take the iterative attack penalty or he has to do an attack while entangled, and then it's very frustrating. All right, the vines are then throwing shit at you. AC 25, I think, just misses.
Yeah, Lee, with all of his buffs and everything, has an AC of 29.
So,
Flying up and out of the tree, kind of in this direction.
Kern is making like monkey-like gestures as he's proud of himself.
Yep.
Okay. Are you getting enough altitude such that it's not throwing things at you? Basically, are you flying out of cover or potential cover? Or are you staying in where there's some cover, but it'll throw stuff at you?
Is it a 40-foot radius? Is it on the ground and kind of?
It is a 40-foot radius.
Okay,
Yeah.
so somewhere up in here that should be
Yep.
out of range, eh?
Yep.
How many moves? 1 or 2?
What's your speed?
60.
Oh, 1 move is fine.
Now what Sunwoo's gonna? What is he gonna do? He is going to try to get rid of this thing by throwing a dispelling bomb at the spell. He doesn't roll 1, so. And now we need to roll well.
Yes.
So 1d20 plus 7 minus 11 for the caster level that I dispel. Come on. 9th level caster.
No. This is a dude who preys upon the city. The city kind of just takes it.
Head back on a fucking stake.
Little backpack.
Oh, that was a funny set of videos. Yeah.
Run.
All
right. Madarakau. All right. Is going to pop out back in for the people. The Elbase, Jinshe, I'm going to say, knows where to look. Like he's looking in the right spot.
Yep.
So you see him pop
he,
out.
So he moves.
Yep. He moves or 5-foot steps. Is going to, but if he's 5-foot stepping, he's not casting quicken spells. This is also true. We are going to, I think who do we want not doing things anymore? I mean, we could just carpet bomb everything and entangle and just make life absolutely suck for everybody who ever existed. But that's not necessarily fun. We should... no.
Oh, you cast that spell right in there, didn't you? Yes, the druid is in there. Hiding from the light. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know.
I think we don't like Mr. Kenku tricks.
The guy with the fucking the storm giant size sword.
Yeah. We don't like Kenku tricks. All right. What is the size of your sword?
Huge.
Huge. Okay.
Sorry, huge.
One small.
He also has a masterwork gargantuan battle torch on his back. So and a large longsworded. Oh, that one's destroyed. That's on the battlefield somewhere.
Your weapon is too large for this really potent caster to warp. It's too big.
So he wastes his time casting the spell.
No. Liquefies the stupid sword.
Fuck it. Fucking Black Dog would have a mental.
Mental stab. All right, what are we going to do to you? We are going to. Well, I think we know what we do to you. You are really the problem here. Everybody else is kind of throwing things. They're going to run out of stuff. I'll eventually be able to just catch the stupid cannonball that the giant is throwing, sunder it right out of the sky as a ready to action, that sort of thing. But you, with your Kenku tricks and not getting exploded, I think we hit you with the Baleful Polymorph.
Oh no. What's the range on that? I think medium.
Yeah.
That's sucky.
It is close. So, and plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're within range. Okay.
So we all see him now. Then he's casting.
He's casting. Yep.
Okay.
A bit, but that in between Jin sort of being able to point out sort of where he is. All right. I need a Fortitude save. It is a transmutation spell again, so it's DC 25.
Oh wow. Things we're gonna do to that druid.
What's he turning me into?
He is turning you into a toad.
Okay.
I was gonna say turtle, but
I'm just checking something first.
well, it is a like sailing boat campaign, pirates and stuff. Toad's not too bad. Swim.
Fucking hang out in Sebastian's bowl. What's gonna be funny is if he thinks he's a toad.
I think it'd be more fun if he doesn't think he's a toad. He'd be the angriest fucking frog. So fucking mad. The raging toad. Does it add damage?
All right. Yeah, I don't have many bonuses that help against this. I gotta check. His version of Blood Rage does have the penalties. That's against will, though. So that'll help against the will save.
Mm-hmm.
And we've already got a +2 resistance item. Okay. Ooh. Failed. The Fortitude save.
All right. Grimsby is too far away for a bard song to help.
Yep. Now it's a will save.
Will save.
Okay. Black Dog is a toad. And he thinks he's a toad. Let's find a toad miniature.
I found the toad.
Toad with a sword in his back.
I have it.
All right.
I'll save as Black Toad. All right, and that one's cool too. Pick whichever one you like.
Oh, I actually like the black toad. All right, so it's a tiny animal.
Yep, there's
and all of his gear turns.
All of his gear is inside this.
Well, shit. I think we should consider scooping up Black Dog and leaving these people. Yeah, I think our DPS has just gone to
zero.
And where's the little fucking caster again?
He's He doesn't move away. He's got cover inside the tree.
Okay.
But he's in the back of the tree's mouth. You can see Jinshe, the tree is grinning maniacally at the little that his spell worked, and I will simply you can just hand me the toad.
I think we're leaving. Oh, we'll murder the druid first.
You need to get your bow fixed. We need to fix the toad. We need to get more ammunition because they're going to be ready for us tomorrow.
We're coming back at 2 months.
Solar.
So you don't expect us, and yeah, go back with our tail between the legs to the druids. Can you fix this?
I've got an ouchie boo boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sebastian can explain to the guy who you're asking for help. Could he have helped you on the adventure? Sure. Fucking fish boy. Being an asshole. Grimsby. Fuck. Grimsby is going to fly down.
Bone Shaker, the caster. If he fails his save, he can make the guy come out of the tree.
You can make the guy at least get further out of the mouth. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Help me! Help Gaetano! 1 second. Vengeance first. Help later. I've got urges, you know. All right, so this is a fortitude save. I am pretty certain he makes his fortitude save.
Yeah, Grimsby is pretty good with necromancy, but
you grab the DC, but it's a druid, which is the thing.
Yeah.
So it would be plus 4.
6+4.
Yeah. Yeah, plus 14. It's plus 14 before adding magic. So, yeah. So he just takes 66. You see him shaking there. You can see him hanging on to the big uvula sort of thing in the back of the tree. And then Grimsby is going to hold out to Gaetano, but it will be that was a fly and a standard action spell. Grimsby is hasted, so he would have a haste attack. No, and then Grimsby's getting whipped at. Thorns AC 29. So I think Grimsby takes 10 damage to the face region. Fucking how? Give me a second. I think his defending bone blocks a bunch of that. Defending bone blocks 5, and then his false life has. Okay, so yeah, no, he ends up taking no real damage, but his false life is gone. Okay. All right. It's Grimsby. Gaetano, save me! Fuck you! Throw magic missiles, I think.
Yeah, Gaetano's going to ready magic missiles. He's going to attempt to break free on his own.
Okay.
Doesn't. And then he's going to ready a magic missile to cast at the tree monster when it casts.
Okay, he's trying to disrupt the casting.
Yep.
Only I turned my friends into frogs. There's Gaetano with ready Banta.
Now, I'm not too sure how this guy's mouth works, but can Banta hit the little fucker?
The guy has cover.
Okay.
So, well, he's got cover, and he's actually further away. Like, he's actually physically, you'd have to get himself a little bit closer.
So if I'm
he's not riding.
If I'm riding, oh, he's not riding it.
Yeah.
But you do have +2 more to hit this time, Banta, because
Yeah,
you're,
let's do
and
that.
then you might be able to break free. DC's 25, but your bonus should be pretty good right now.
Yeah, you're large and you're strong and you're
CMD.
No, just a strength check. What's your strength right now?
It's +4. So give me a sec. My total strength is 24. So
So +7, +11 with the size. You're trying to get 25.
sure, let's break out.
No, that's if you want to use an action breakout. Otherwise, you could do the aim, attack again while you've got.
I don't mind doing aim attack.
Okay,
I'd rather do that.
I don't know what that means.
They basically aim attack. That way I can get
While
attack.
the haste is still running. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
hits because of the entangle.
Nice.
He hasn't had a chance to clean his gums yet. The face of the tree, like the entangle, gets caught between like the branches and the teeth.
You're including the Len judgment, right, Ahmed?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is
And that is a miss. But hey, there's a hit.
There's a hit. Yep.
All right. Let's calculate. All right, and the strength. It's not. No power attack. It's a hit. 3, 7, 11, 13, 28 plus 21. Oh, 1d. Oh, this thing's big now.
We previously learned that little guy was a human or a plant. Okay, human. All right.
You previously learned that. Give me 1 second. I will double check here.
Size category.
I'm pretty certain he was enough of a human where Bane human worked. I believe you started with Bane elf. Otherwise, I have that backwards. But I'm pretty sure he's Bane human.
We might have started with Bane plant, but human ended up working. Okay.
26 damage.
26 damage. Okay, he smashed into Kiriwero for 26. That brings us to 259. Give me a. I think the tree is injured. Let me see. No, the tree is bloodied. You have bloodied the tree. The tree was injured before.
Well, it's time for us to leave.
I mean, we can take the tree if we could take out the druid.
I can keep doing this, right?
Yeah.
I can keep doing this.
Yeah.
All right. Banta, you stayed in the tree.
Deflection.
It's re-rolling its damage this round. Oh yeah, you deflecting. Yep, you spend an action to deflect. All right. Kiriwero. All right. Stupid monkey. Multiple stupid monkeys. And then we've got Gitano. All right, so its first attack is going to be wasted cleaning its teeth.
Getting rid of the goo?
Getting rid of the goo.
Boo!
Bring me my tribute, and I will let you leave. It's then going to... So, Grimsby attacked the tree monster, and he doesn't really know about Gitano yet. So, and then he got bashed by Banta. But Banta's stuck in the thorns. He'll eventually get chewed up. That's just a pecking. Oh, he heals one. All right. We are going to basically attack one of the threats. So it's either Lee, Banta, Grimsby, or Ganzorig. It is Banta. Apparently, he doesn't like being whacked in the face.
Come on.
Okay. Do you have combat reflexes?
Yeah.
And you're threatened from here? Okay, every time it's making a ranged attack roll.